I'm gonna meet my friend Mr. Bo. He's gonna be 73 this year. While I'm waiting for him, I need to explain something to you. Okay, listen. I'm gonna upload something in Arabic as well, but now in English. Freedom of speak. Thank you. England is a country in the West. England and other Western countries are well known that they are caring for the humanitarian rules, or they say so. They invade Iraq, they say, for humanitarian reasons. They interfere in Gulf states and they say, the minority, look at the minority, they are in pain. Whoa, whoa. And they put a lot of embarrassment to Gulf states agents, or monarch, or royal family, or governments. They interfere, and I can understand this interference. They interfere and they say, those who are working there, those who are considered without any document, al-mukhalifin, like me, in Gulf states, coming from poor countries like in Asia, you are not providing them with proper accommodation. Even those who work, you are not granting them their rights. Listen, I agree that there must be some change to take place. But definitely, the Gulf states, or Saudi Arabia mainly, is not a country like the West. I mean, we did not have the opportunity to develop a legitimate government for ourselves because of your interference, starting with your interference. It's an occupation. It's not like England or Western. So you just cannot say that if Islam is good, then the country Mecca or the country like Saudi Arabia would take all of these immigrants. No, it doesn't work there, because the West and the non-Muslim countries have something to do with the rotten occupation we're dealing with. We need to do further step to create a base for us. Something to establish something. And please don't involve the intruders. Don't involve the minority who don't care about the natives or the majority or what's good to that land. So it's a very complicated, to a certain level, topic. Now, there is people who are working in Dubai and Emirates and Qatar and Saudi Arabia, and they say there is always a humanitarian institute. And okay, I understand this in England, America, whatever, talking how they are living, how the accommodation of theirs is not good. Some of these who have no document there should be sent back. And there is no disaster gonna happen to them in case if they return back to Ethiopia, for example. I'm sorry to say this, there is a lot of problem happening there. I'm just explaining. At the end, we don't need to create any sort of unjust. We have no right. No one have the right to torture anyone. No one have the right to bother anyone else, either government, group, individual. Don't bother any individual. Don't harm him. Give him his right. Okay, I understand. There is a lot of talk. I remember while I'm there, while I am facing things there, talking about this minority, that they deserve to have a bigger share of the oil, though they are not from the Ismailian territory, and they are absolutely fine in comparison to the Ismailian. They are absolutely fine. There is interference because of the conflicts taking place in Iraq and things like that. The so-called Israelis, I'm not going to talk about. I'm going to go to deep in this point, or to a different branch of the speak, some sort of different branch. But the case is, you. Is it bar? No, it's not. No, it's not. So, okay, fine, I understand. I come here to England, I'm running away, and you understand that this filthy occupation is gonna persecute me. This is not a joke, I'm not here lying. They will persecute me. Rain stopped? Good. They will persecute me, that's a fact. That's a fact. They will persecute me in case if I return back. This is not a joke. Okay. Yet they refuse my document. They refuse my asylum claim. And meanwhile, Canada is screaming at Gulf states, mainly in Saudi Arabia, against Saudi Arabia, for the wrong reasons. Mainly for the wrong reason. This needs a lot of explanation. England France, all of this. I'm not going to talk about the so-called Iran fascist, so-called Shiite country. No, I'm not going to look what they are doing to the Baluchis, the Ahwazis, Kurds in Iraq and Syria, interfering in Yemen, like interfering in Iraq and Syria. No, other nations like Russia, India, China. I'm going to talk only about the West here. Okay, I'm not going to talk about what the African are in right now. No, I have the right to speak about everything in Africa, what's happening in Africa this century, last century. No, I have the right to say whatever I want and explain the points that as you have the right to say as much lies as you want. Except I'm saying the truth. They interfere, all of this interference, while I am refused, kicked out for 3 years and a half, 2 years in a tent near a river. I'm not lying. Yes, there was one beautiful thing regarding this tent. More than 10 years, I don't know how many, but it's more than 24 months. Sometimes month in one line, sometimes 1 day here, 2 days here, and then I return back to the tent for 4 days, 1 week. It depends. But more than 2 years, definitely in the tent. 1.5 or so, less than 1 year and a half, it was in some, what do you call it? Some night shelter, some where they take you at night only, or visiting some people. It's not Paul, never Paul. Paul, no. Paul have nothing to do with it, and I'm never go and visit him because there is a lot of reasons. This guy is my relationship with him is different. I don't go and sleep in his. Though he wallahi offered me, wallah, he offered me. I never did that. I don't even know exactly where is his house, but anyway. He told me no electricity, nothing like that. He showed me more in the mobile, and it seems that there is no good vent in his house. I think it's a good location. I never. Now I'm talking about some other asylum seeker, mainly asylum seekers who I knew, and I faced a lot of problem. But when I really face a problem in this housing accommodation, asylum seekers, I have no room, the living room, sometimes in the shower room. This is how it is. You need to deal with it. I've dealt with it even before I come here. It's some sort of a curse, to be honest with you. Yes, that have not a punishment. No, I'm not going to talk about this. I'm not going to talk about this. No, this is in Arabic. In the Arabic video, I'm going to say it. Things, because when you question things, now leave it. Leave it. Think it's him. That's my boy. That's my friend. No, it's not. No. Oh my goodness. Steve Robert! Is it you? You managed to come. Paul didn't come yet. Okay, I'm gonna come 1 second. طب لحظة دقيقة. I need Paul. I cannot enter that. Paul comes first. I'm sorry. Because Paul have no mobile. Now I can't enter right now with you. I can't close it because there is some water in the mobile. 1 second. Because you have no mobile. You cannot enter. You enter, you have no mobile. Yeah, tomorrow. Why not pick some gear? Well, I feel lonely. That's it. I feel lonely. You got Paul in there. You are my good mate as well. You are really funny. Wait, chill out. Why do you wait your phone? But there, he will come within 5 minutes, then we'll enter. Yes, I'm gonna finish my call. Now this guy is a nice guy, this gentleman. nice guy. But I honestly asked him to come so that Paul would feel welcomed there. But he's a nice guy. He's a nice guy. Because Paul alone with me, and sometimes, so I can't speak. I just feel a little bit down, and with showing a great respect, I need to talk to someone. So it's good that this gentleman came, so that in case if I need to just stay alone for 5 minutes or 6 minutes to renew myself, I keep away a little bit. Anyway, so 3 years and a half, I need to complete this. It's not turning off. I need to turn off the. So what I'm trying to say is that 3 years and a half as a rough sleeper in that tent, okay, more than 2 years, it will affect my mind. When I came, I'm sorry to say this. No, I need to say this. I need to explain this. How do you receive it? This is your way. Since 2015, when they provided me with an accommodation in September, I think, until January 2018, it's almost 2 years. You gave me an accommodation. There was a lot of speakers, a lot of music. I didn't say anything. Yeah, and a lot of visitors. I adjusted. But the 3 years and a half did some fucking shit to my mind, okay? I'm not, what is the word? There is a word. There is a word. But still, I am very polite and decent with people. So before that 2 years, I was more accepting to have tolerance. Even if it's my right to complain, to seek some support, asylum seeker like Nas, giving money and giving accommodation to people. But now, no. After they gave me this accommodation, my mental issue is honestly getting to somewhere that I need some quiet place. You understand me? Now, if you, this doesn't mean that I'm a killer. I'm gonna attack people. No. I am more tolerance that you can imagine. But when it is against the rules, I'm not gonna be tolerance. Before I was tolerance. Now I'm not gonna be tolerance. It's against the rule. I'm gonna say stop it, because it's affecting me far worse than affecting me for. I'm 40 years old. No, I didn't live a nice life. I lived a blessed life, yes, by God, definitely. But not the life that a human being from a country like in the Ismailian land should live. In all Gulf states, all these in the Middle East, people are facing worse troubles. I need to close because the man shouldn't stay alone this while. I need to turn off the mobile. It's not stopping. And I turn it off. I cannot turn it on because I need to fill it with charger. This is how the mobile works. So yes, it's working. I cannot stop it. So this is how it's affecting my mind. Okay, this is how it's affected my mind. I'm trying. I'm gonna explain in Arabic something to do with the curse, something to do with me and my brother Marwan. Something attacked us when we were children. He cannot explain. If I say it to you, you'll say this guy is crazy. You have the right to say I'm crazy, but I'm saying the truth, especially with things that you can accept. Thank you. It's cannot. Not yet. It's good that the rain stopped. Oh, maybe. Yeah. It's good that the rain stopped.
That fucking car because female dog walkers. Yeah, listen, you're suspicious because you've not got a dog and you're down there.
Yeah, that's it. The lady was looking. I understand. The lady was looking at me.
Common sense.
The lady was looking at me and she called the other guy. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely.
Yeah, let's just stay on here. Okay.
I should. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good advice. Okay.
I had this telephone call with someone important. Again? Yeah. The immigration. Yeah, the immigration off. This is my final message to them.
I got a ticket for you today in my post.
Don't talk to me about it.
Yeah, ticket.